Hi everyone, my name is Sam. I am the owner of Comic Sam's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to add the crust to my pie slice bookmarks. To do this, you will need your pie filling, your pie crust through row 8, and a needle. We're going to start off by threading the long end from the filling onto the needle, and then going through this first stitch here, like so. And then you're going to take your pie crust here with the still working end on the side closest to you and insert it through this hole. Like this. And then you're going to go up through the next hole here and pull it tight. So you'll have, I don't know if you can see that, you'll have little stitches in the back in the pie filling color. And you're just going to keep doing this. At the midway point, you will go through this big hole right here. And then up the other side the same way. And there you have the whole bottom sewn on. I prefer to do this now instead of waiting until the crust is completely done, because it's just easier to figure out which stitches you need to go into. But you can do it when the crust is completely done if you want. So we will come back once we're done with round 14, or row 14 of the crust. All right, row 15, the last row of the crust, is a little bit different. Instead of going into the top of row 14, we're actually going to go into these holes here from row 13. And the reason why we're doing this is to give the top crust that kind of bulkier look to it. And there we have the top part of the crust done. Now we just need to sew the filling onto the crust the rest of the way and stuff it. From here, you're going to want to start stitching up the side to the top part of the crust, similarly as the bottom. And you'll stitch across on the holes between round 11 and round 12 of the crust. So here's where you will stitch across, and then you'll just stitch all the way across here along the top. about halfway across the top of the crust, when you've got still a relatively large hole, you're going to want to stuff it. So I've got my stuffing. Like so. And then you're just going to keep stitching across the top. Once the top row is done and you just have the side left, you're just going to stitch down the side the same as you did before. And then just put it out through any holes so that you can finish it off once you have the crust finished. In order to get the crust rolled over like this, you are going to stitch into these on the last round of the crust, and the same holes between, I believe it's round 11 and round 12, that you stitched the top edge of the pie filling to. And there your crust is pulled over, so it's nice and rounded at the top, like so. And then all you have left to do is weave in the ends. And there you have your finished pie slice. The only thing you would need to do to turn it into a bookmark is to just add the string. I usually add it about here in the middle, and yeah, super cute. You can get the pattern for this pumpkin pie one as well as the patterns for all the others. It's just one pattern, but I have a cherry pie, a blueberry pie, and a lemon meringue pie bookmark pattern. And it is available on my website as well as my Ravelry and my Etsy.